Hello again everyone, it's Rayna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos about mental health, raising awareness on different topics related to mental health and the importance of taking care of ourselves. I share my own experiences and thoughts in the hope of helping other people struggling with mental health issues. I took a couple of weeks off from work and from YouTube for a much needed vacation, but now I'm back and I'd like to share with you what I realized during our vacation. It is that now I prioritize comfort a lot more in my life than before. Okay, but how does comfort help with our mental health and our well-being? Well, let me explain. But before we move on, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss my next videos. Now, I have mentioned before how beneficial therapy is for our well-being, especially when we're struggling with mental health issues. If you haven't watched my video where I explain what therapy is and what to expect, I'll link it here for you in the corner and down below in the description box. What is also extremely beneficial for our well-being is self-care. My mother used to tell me that my own skin is the closest to myself than anything and anybody, and if I don't take care of it or of myself, no one would. Think about it for a second. Your skin, aka you, are the closest person to yourself. You live with yourself, so if you don't take proper care of yourself, no one would. Of course, your parents, friends and family members are there for you, but you know yourself the best and you know exactly what you need the most. So give it to yourself. My boyfriend recently read a quote online and it was something like, treat yourself the way you would treat your closest person who needs support. Let that sink in. Treat yourself the way you would treat your closest person who needs support. That being said, I realized that since COVID-19 lockdown, since we mostly stayed at home for a few months, I wouldn't change out of my sweatpants or cozy shorts and large t-shirts. And when the measures got softened, I kept wanting to go out wearing my homeware. I didn't want to feel tight in my jeans or to wear a bra with painful underwire. High heels? No thanks. I used to wear almost always high heels in my early 20s and walk all day long. I had blisters. It was painful, but I didn't care. I used to choose clothes, shoes and hairdos that were pretty, but not necessarily comfortable. Sometimes they were exactly the opposite. Lockdown made me realize that, wait a minute, I feel so much better in my sneakers and my non-wired bra, and during our vacation at the seaside I took outfits that I like and that are comfortable for me to wear. I started to prioritize myself and to put my own comfort first. You might think that it's obvious, right? It's obvious to wear comfortable clothes and shoes, but think about that awesome, amazing pair of high heels that was a little too tight in the store, but you bought it anyway, thinking, oh, they will loosen with time. So you wore them once, they killed your feet, and you never put them on again. Think about that dinner you accepted to go to, even though you preferred really to stay at home. Think about all those times when you said yes to something that didn't feel quite right to you, even though you didn't feel comfortable with. Can you relate? Please let me know in the comments down below. Discomfort, be it physical or emotional, is never good for you. It's never okay for your mental health to force yourself into an uncomfortable situation, especially when you have a choice. I know it's easily said, but I started taking care of myself with small steps. Now, I don't force myself anymore into uncomfortable clothing, for example. I still try to look nice, but I'm a lot more mindful about how the fabric feels, is it too tight, does it hurt when I sit, etc, etc. I also try to apply this mindset to my everyday life, really. I want to feel good, I want to feel comfortable, and if it means to say no, well, I'm saying no. And believe me, it feels so liberating to your mind, especially if you're struggling with mental health issues, because getting better also requires self-care. So, out of experience, I can say that taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally means also making yourself comfortable. Self-care is being comfortable in your shoes, in your clothes, in your skin, with your decisions, even with your weaknesses and insecurities. Don't force yourself. Give yourself the time you need and always prioritize your own comfort, especially if you're dealing with mental health issues. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please support me with a thumbs up if you found my video helpful. I'll see you next Monday, and until then, take care of yourselves both physically and mentally. Bye!